She's an angel in a living hell.
You're a hell of a lot of trouble, lady.
And he's her last prayer. The Lion of Africa. Wednesday night at 7.
Leadoff Man is brought to you in part by your local Chevrolet Geo dealers. Good people to know when you're looking for a car. And your Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Midas dealers. Nobody beats Midas. Nobody.
Steve Stone down on beautiful Wrigley Field. Yesterday was a beautiful day, a lot hotter than today, and the Cubs won one against their great rival, the St. Louis Cardinals. For all practical purposes, they put it away in the first inning with 6 runs, and then they made it hold up. And it was Rick Wilkins, a 3-run homer. 6 in the first. The Cubs got off quickly, and then Les Lancaster and Paul Assenmacher made it hold up. That was the highlight of yesterday. And let's talk to Billy Connors, the brand new pitching coach, after these messages.
You know you're very special to me. Now, let me start again. We've been going together for almost 2 years now, right? 1 year, 10 months, 21 days, right? Why don't I just say it? Will you marry me? You want to think about it?
At Easter Seals, we believe it's what you say, not how you say it.
You will? Really? Really?
Support Easter Seals.
As long as there is oppression, Americans will answer the call for freedom. This July 4th, let's salute the courageous men and women who fought in the Persian Gulf in a special service where Pat Robertson addresses troops from Fort Bragg and Pope Air Force Base. Watch Thank God America, July 4th on the 700 Club.
What would life be without the movies?
2 men, 3 women. The possibilities are endless.
She brought 5 of her girlfriends with her, and then her mom showed up.
Go to bed with a stud, weeknights at 11:30.
Says Billy Connors, quote, "It's not going to take some miracles to turn this staff around because the talent is there." And Billy, is the talent here to make a change?
I really feel it is, Steve. You know, I saw these guys in spring training, and I was very, very impressed with a bunch of these guys. I think that they've got the arms here to turn this program around, and hopefully we can get the job done. You know, we've had some of the big boys go down, but they're coming back, and some of the other guys have picked up the slack, and we got to get guys like Bosky back in it, and Scanlon in the groove, and Slocum, and get Lancaster and Bielecki to give us a few more innings, and like he did yesterday, and give the bullpen a little bit of relief and get them strong again.
One of the big stories this year is the absence of Rick Sutcliffe. He's had some arm problems, but he threw before the game today. You were watching him behind the screen. What did he look like?
I was very impressed with Sut today. That's the best I've seen him. You know, we had him in an extended program, and he didn't have the velocity he does now. I think it's the year is over where he had the operation. I think it takes about a year to get that thing going for him. And today he was outstanding. He got the ball down. He threw some great breaking balls. We looked at some films and worked on a few mechanics, and it was a positive effort for him today. We're going to let him throw one more time in a simulated game and then get him out pitching.
Mike Bielecki is going to be moved back to the starting rotation. Bob Scanlon is going to the bullpen. Do you think that Bielecki is going to be most effective as a starter in the long haul?
Well, I think that's his role. I think Bielecki, you know, Bielecki's a gamer. He's a kind of a guy that can go out there and shut you down. He's had the experience. He's done it in the past. And a few years ago, he's a top pitcher here. And I just think Bielecki is a guy that is very capable of going out and shutting the team down.
With Dave Smith questionable as far as the knee is concerned, the role has to be spread out. Now, Paul Assenmacher did a good job yesterday. Who else do you look to as far as being a stopper?
Well, you know, I talked to Heathcliff today, you know, and I know, and looking back at my career, sometimes you try to do too much, Steve. As a, you know, he has natural stuff to go in there and shut him down, but sometimes you muscle up, and you, instead of being relaxed, just go in there and say, here it is, hit it, gentlemen, and let the things fall as they may. he might kind of just muscle the ball a little bit, and every now he's bouncing some balls and holding on to the slide a little longer. But he just got to relax. He's got to be a big part of that thing down there, especially with Smitty gone.
Greg Maddux is going to the mound today. Have you had an opportunity to look at the films of a struggling Maddux lately?
Well, he and I talked. I just want him to go out today and watch him give his effort today, and then he and I will talk tomorrow. And then the next in between starts, we'll go at it with the films. We really haven't talked too much. I just mentioned one little thing about his delivery in the stretch, and something that we're going to look forward to maybe making a little move with that.
Well, Billy, good luck to you. Hopefully you will turn this around because, as you know, pitching is the foundation. So stay with us because we'll take a look at the starting pitchers coming up after these messages.
At last, you can love oatmeal. Hey, Ma! Because today, oatmeal is Oatmeal Raisin Crisp.
This is good! Raisins! Almonds!
Oatmeal Crisp, Oatmeal Raisin Crisp. 2 ways to love oatmeal your way.
Look, Ma, I'm eating my oatmeal. Look, Ma! I'm eating my oatmeal. I'm eating mine. Oatmeal.
Oatmeal Crisp, Oatmeal Raisin Crisp.
There's only one place to see your daily numbers pop up live every night at 6:28 on TTV4, your official lottery station.
On the mound today for the Cardinals is Jose De Leon, and he's had a tough year. Lee Smith has blown a couple of his wins. He's thrown the ball pretty well in spots. He's got great stuff, but he doesn't seem to put the big numbers on the board. The wind is blowing in today. It's not quite as warm, so it is a pretty good day to pitch for Greg Maddux, who's going to the mound for the Cubs. Maddux has struggled lately, and he wants to turn everything around. He's got the ability to do it, and the Cubs would like nothing more than to take 2 out of 3 from the St. Louis Cardinals. It's going to be exciting. It always is when the Cardinals are in town, and stay tuned for baseball.
You've been watching The Leadoff Man. Stay tuned for exciting baseball action on the Chicago Cubs television network.